in this palace doth bear a frown. Pray, what is the matter?
The king's daughter, the heir to his kingdom, who he intended to marry to the son of his wife, a widow that late he married, hath wedded a poor but worthy gentleman. Now she is imprisoned, and he is banished.
What's his name and family?
His father died for his country before the boy was born, so the king called him posthumously a Nautis. He grew up in court, most praised and loved, but he this day is banished by the king.
And is she the sole child of the king?
Except for 2 sons, who were stolen from their nursery 20 years since. Forbear, here comes the gentleman, the queen, and princess.
You shall not find me an evil stepmother. For you, Posthumus, I'll try to win the king against your banishment.
Please, your highness, I will from hence today.
You two know the peril if the king come. I'll go walk in the garden.
Find how this tyrant doth disassemble. You must go, and I abide her malice, but I know I'll see my husband once again.
I'll remain the most loyalist husband, but I must go.
Nay, stay a little. Take this diamond ring.
And for my sake, do you wear this bracelet?
Alas, my father.
Hence from my sight, or thou diest, thou basest thing.
May the gods protect you, lady.
Prithee, sir, harm not yourself with vexation. Your wrath hurts not my heart that's armed by love.
Thou mightest have had the sole son of my queen, yet thou tookest a beggar.
Sir, you bred Posthumus as my playfellow, and he is a man worthy of any woman.
Away with her and pen her up.
Pray calm yourself and leave us two alone.
Nay, let her languish and die of this folly.
Fine, we must give way to him. Here's Posthumus' servant. What news, sir?
My lord, your son, drew his sword upon my master.
No harm, I trust, is done.
No, my master played rather than fought with him.
I'm very glad on it.
Why came you back from your master, Pisanio?
He said he'd be pleased if you employed me.
This fellow hath been a faithful servant. I dare lay my honor he will remain so.
Go see my lord aboard, then come speak with me.
Have I hurt him? Hurt him? His body's like a thoroughfare for your steel, sir.
Why should she love him and refuse me?
Sir, she looks well enough, but I've seen small reflection of her wit.
Would that there been enough hurt done? Come.
His marrying of his king's daughter gives Posthumus a reputation greater than he merits. How is it that he sojourns here with you?
His father and I were soldiers together, to whom I've often been bound for my life. And here he comes. This is Iachimo from Italy, and this gentleman's from France.
We have known together in Orleans.
Since when I've been indebted to you for your help.
I was glad to disarm my country. It had been a pity to fight on so slight an affair.
Pardon, sir. The quarrel was not altogether slight.
What was the difference?
We were each of us praising our mistresses. This gentleman here vouching us to be more fair and virtuous than any woman in France.
She holds her virtue still, and I am my conviction.
You must not prefer her before ours of Italy. That diamond of yours outlusters many I have beheld, as I can imagine she excels in many of her sex. I have not yet seen the most precious diamond, nor the most precious lady.
I praise her as I rated her. So I do my stone.
What do you rate it at?
More than the world. My lady's gift of the gods.
You may call her yours, but she and your diamond may be stolen too. A cunning courtier would hazard winning both of them.
Italy contains no courtier who could win her honor.
I should get ground of your fair mistress, even to the yielding had I admittance time and opportunity.
No, no.
I dare wager half my estate to your ring against your competence. I durst attempt it against any lady in the world.
You are greatly mistaken in your boldness, sir, and I doubt not you receive what you deserve.
What's that?
A repulse and a punishment, too.
Gentlemen, enough of this.
I would put my whole estate on proving what I've spoke.
What lady you choose to assail?
Yours. I will wager 10,000 ducats to your ring that if you commend me to your lady, I will gain that honor which you imagine so absurd.
I will wager my gold against your gold, but my ring I hold part of my finger.
I see you are afraid.
Not so! My mission is to the goodness all your unworthy thinking. I dare you to this match. And here's my ring.
By the gods, it's a wager. If I cannot bring sufficient proof that I have enjoyed your mistress, my 10,000 ducats and your ring are yours. Provided that I have your permission for my free entertainment.
I embrace these conditions. If you can prove you prevailed, I know further your enemy, for she's not worthy of our debate. If she remains unseduced, you shall answer to me with your sword for the assault against her chastity.
Your hand? I will fetch the gold and have our wagers recorded, and straight away for Britain.
Agreed. Come. Now, Master Doctor, have you bought those drugs?
Here, madame. But I must ask you why you need these compounds, causes of languishing death.
I will try their straight on cats and dogs and apply remedies to assess their effects.
Your Highness, to witness these effects will be distressing.
Oh, content thee. Here comes a rascal in whom I will try them. He's an enemy to my son. How now, Pisanio? Doctor, you may leave us.
I suspect you, madame. You shall do no harm.
Hark thee, a word?
She thinks that I have given her lethal poisons, but those she hath will only stupefy a while.
Doctor, you may leave us. If thou canst bring word that he loves my son, thou art great as a master, for he cannot return. Here, take thou this. Nothing is more cordial. Leave me. A sly knave. When he has taken my medicine, then she shall taste of it too.
Fine, a father cruel, a stepdame false, and a foolish suitor to the wedded lady.
Madame, a noble gentleman of Rome comes with letters from my lord.
Posthumus is safe, madame, and greets you dearly.
Thanks, sir. You're kindly welcome.
In beauty she's most rich, bonus be my friend.
He is one of the noblest, to whose kindness I am most infinitely tied. You're very welcome, sir, and shall find it all so in all that I can do.
Thanks, fairest lady. Hath nature give us eyes, and can we not partition, make twixt fair and foul?
What's the matter?
The satiate yet unsatisfied desire, raving first the land and longs for garbage.
Dear sir, what moves you thus? Are you well?
Thanks, madame, well.
My lord continues well?
He is well, madame.
Is he disposed to mirth?
Oh, he is ever so merry and gamesome. He is called the Briton Reveller.
But when he was here, he did incline to sadness.
I never saw him sad. His friend, a Frenchman, sighs for his girl at home, while your jolly lord mocks him, crying in floods of laughter. Whilst you, I admit, I am bound to pity.
Why do you pity me? You seem to know something of me, or of what concerns me.
Had I this cheek to bathe my lips upon, this hand whose touch would force loyalty, could I kiss common lips or hands? Never.
I fear Posthumus has forgot Britain.
'Tis your graces that do charm this from me.
Let me hear no more.
Your cause strikes pity in my heart. Be revenged.
How should I be revenged?
Revenged and in kind, I dedicate myself to your sweet pleasure, and will continue fast your affection.
Pisanio!
Let my service tend to your lips.
Away! If thou wert honorable, thou wouldst not tell this tale for such an end thou seekest. Thou wrongest an honorable gentleman to solicit a lady that disdains thee. Pisanio!
Happy Posthumus, blessed live you long. Thou art a lady of the worthiest sir that ever called his. I pray you, forgive me. I have spoken this only to know if your faithfulness were deeply rooted. Give me your pardon.
All's well, sir. Take my power at the court for yours.
My humble thanks. I had almost forgot. Some Romans have commissioned me to buy a present for the emperor, which I have done so in France. 'Tis plate and jewels of great value. Would it please you to take them in protection?
Willingly. I shall keep them in my bedchamber.
They're in a trunk. 'Tis only for a night. Pray, greet your lord. Do it tonight.
I shall write. Send your trunk, it shall be safe and truly yielded unto you. You're most welcome.
Was ever a man had such luck? When my bull had kissed the jack to be hid away, and when I had 100 pounds on it, and then the horse of jackanapes takes me up on swearing.
And all he got by that was you broke his pate with your bow.
If a gentleman is disposed to swearing, it is not for the standard by to curtail his oath. Whoresome dog, I'd rather not be as royal as I am, for they dare not fight me.
'Tis not fit your lordship should challenge every fellow that gives you offense.
No, I know, but it is fit that I should commit offense to my inferiors.
Have you heard of a stranger that's come to court tonight? He's an Italian, and 'tis thought one of Posthumus's friends.
Posthumus, a banished rascal, and this Italian, another, whomever he may be. Come, I'll go see him. And when I've lost today at the balls, I'll win back of him tonight.
Who's there? My woman Helen?
Please you, my love.
Leave the tapers burning, and wake me by 4 o'clock if thou canst. Sleep hath seized me wholly. To your protection I commend me, gods. From tempters of the night, guard me, beseech ye.
Fresh lily, whiter than the sheets. One kiss. I must write it down. The pictures, that window, the dormant of her bed, the contents of her chamber. But some natural notes about her body would best testify. Oh, sleep I dwell upon her. Come on. Come on. Ah, this will witness outwardly to the mind of her lord. On her breast lies a crimson mole. This will force him to think I have taken treasure of her honor. No more.
If I could get this foolish image in, I'd have gold enough. It's morning, is it not?
Day, my lord.
They advise me to assail her with musics. They say it penetrates. Come the air.
Hark, hark, the lark at heaven's gate sings.
So get you gone. If it penetrates, I will consider your musics the better. Good morrow, your majesty and my gracious mother.
Will she not come forth?
I have assailed her with musics, but she vouchsafes no notice.
She hath not yet forget Posthumus.
Increase your services as if she inspires you.
Sir, an ambassador from Rome has come.
Our dear son, when you have given good morrow to your mistress, attend us. We shall employ you towards this Roman.
I will speak with her. By your leaving, ho! Good morrow, my fairest sister.
Good morrow, sir. You lay out too much pains and purchase only trouble. The thanks I give you is to tell you that I am poor of thanks.
But still, I swear I love you.
Spare me, I shall only be more discourteous.
It'd be a sin to leave you in your
If
madness.
you be patient, I'd no more be mad. I here proclaim that I care not for you. In fact, I hate you, which I wish you'd learn.
Your marriage contract is illegitimate. You prevent the succession of the crown, and you soil it with this base slave.
Profane fellow, his meanest garment is dearer to mine eyes than thy entire being. How now, Pisanio?
His garment?
I am frightened with a fool, and angered worse. Bid my woman search for my bracelet. It was thy master's. I would not lose it. I'm confident last night 'twas on my arm.
His meanest garment, I will inform your father.
Inform your mother too, I leave you, sir.
His meanest garment, I shall be revenged!
Your king will have heard from great Augustus. He can send tribute or expect an invasion.
They'll find our country more ordered than when Julius Caesar mocked their lack of skill.
Here's Iachimo.
Welcome, sir.
Well,
Your lady is among the fairest I have seen.
and also the most honest.
Here's a letter from her.
Its tenor is good, I trust.
'Tis very like.
Was Cassius Lucius at the British court?
He was expected then.
All's well yet. Sparkles the stone as it won't, or is too dull for your good wearing?
If I had lost its weight, I'd lost its weight in gold. I'll make a journey twice as far to enjoy a night of such sweetness, for the ring is won.
The stone's too hard to come by.
Not so, for I announce myself the winner of her honor, together with your ring.
If you can prove it, my ring is yours. If not, your foul pin of her honor gains or loses your sword or mine.
Sir, I shall now induce you to believe. Proceed. Her chambers lined with tapestry of silk, Cleopatra, Antony, and Diana bathing. On the roof of her chamber, golden gems.
You may have heard of this by me or some other. Mere description does not save your wager.
I beg but leave to air this jewel. See, it must be married to your diamond now.
Jove! Is it that which I did leave with her?
The same. She stripped it from her arm. I see her now. She gave it to me and said she prized it once.
Oh, no, 'tis true. Here, take this too. Women's vows are no more than their virtues.
Patience, take it again. Perhaps she lost it, or one of her women stole it from her.
Very true. Render some corporal sign about her, for the bracelet was stolen.
If you seek for further satisfying, under her breast lies a mole, you remember.
I do.
If you wish to hear more,
No, spare your rhythmic, I'll do something.
Well, you've won. Come, let's divert his wrath.
Now what would Augustus Caesar with us?
When Julius Caesar conquered this Britain, thy uncle, Callus of Land, promised Rome a tribute, yearly 3,000 pounds, which by thee is unpaid.
We were free till Rome opposed this tribute. Tell Caesar that our ancestor Melmitus was first crowned king of all Britain, and his laws we still obey.
I'm sorry, Cymbeline, but war and confusion I here pronounce against thee.
Caesar knighted me. I spent my youth in his service, but other subjects are now in arms, gainst Rome for their liberties. A precedent which must follow or look cold, so tell Caesar.
O master, what lying Italian hath prevailed on thy too ready hearing? She an adulteress? No. How? That I should murder thee? Do it. Another letter I have sent thee shall give thee opportunity. Lo, she's here.
How now, Bassanio?
Madame, here's a letter from my lord.
That is posthumous. I am at Milford Haven. Follow what your own love will advise you. So, he wishes you all happiness that remains loyal to his vow. He's at Milford Haven? How far is that? How many miles may we ride in a day?
1 score a day, madame, is enough for you.
Too few. Bid my woman feign a sickness.
Madame, 'tis best you consider.
Do as I bid thee, there's no more to say. Accessible is none but Milford way.